Hello, I had to come back because I had to clean up the memory. So now I can record for like a longer period of time. So I made the first video. With the first video, I was talking about what I was talking about. I was talking about the foster care. I was talking about working these odd jobs, the government job. The government job is the courthouse. I worked in the courthouse. I worked in the Bronx Supreme Courthouse for 14 years. Then I did the ambulance company, but I signed something. I know I signed something. It's confidentiality. It's something. It's a private company. So, and then it's like, I can't even talk about the company. I cannot mention the name of the company. I can't post pictures about, I can't say nothing about this company. You know, they could do whatever they do and you can't say nothing because you signed that. You signed something saying that you're not going to say anything about them. Out the window. So then I work in Burlington now. Burlington. So I'm just thankful. I'm thankful to be there. Thankful to be there because by me being there, I was able to establish myself. you know, because everything, people have a reason for everything. Like you don't know a person's story. Like you don't know where they come from. Like you don't know what they've been through for you to sit there and play games with their spirit. You don't know. You don't know anything, but you want to sit here and you want to play. And it's okay because I have learned, life has taught me that I don't want to be like you. I will never be like you. I will never lower myself and be like you, lower my standards, lower. I would never. I just would never, 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 never. But I've always lit candles. I've always protected myself. I've always did whatever I had to do for me to be okay. So you could say, oh, she's a witch, or she's this, or she's that. Okay, but I don't care what you say. I don't care what you call me. But I am going to protect myself from you. You need to be aware. You need to be aware of what you're doing because everything you put out in this world, it always comes back to you. It's always going to come back. That's why you're not supposed to sit there and do bad things to people because it's gonna come back to you. And then it's like it works on certain people. Certain people it works because they're not awakened to it, they're not aware of it, they don't know what the hell is going on. So of course it's gonna work on them because they don't know. They don't know what the hell is going on. So and then this has been a part of my life. Like this is how I've had to grow up like this, and I've had to teach myself all these spiritual things. I had to teach myself about herbs, about the uses, the practical uses, basic common knowledge. A lot of people don't know it because they didn't want to know it. They were thinking of the Jordans. They want to look, they want a car, they want this, they want that, but then they don't focus on themselves. They don't focus on themselves. They want all this material things that don't mean anything. When you die, you can't take it. You can't take it. You die and you don't leave it to anyone. The government takes it. Anyone can claim it. Unclaimed property. Learn that from court. From being in the courthouse, you can claim it as unclaimed property. All you need is their death certificate, and you can claim their property. And it's claimed as unclaimed property. Anybody can claim it. Whatever. But I'm always going to protect myself. I think even from, I never wanted to be like my mom, so I've stayed single. I've married once and I divorced. And it was just hell because I guess he was angry that I left because I had everything. Like I took care of him. As a man, he would pay all the bills or whatever, but I did everything else in the house. Like I didn't have to work. I was going to school, but I was just always spiritual because I think when I was married, I was being attacked. I was being spiritually attacked by my own family members. So it was like I was always protecting myself. And I think he would call me a witch. He would say, "Oh, you're a witch. You're a bruja," and this, that, and the third. And I'm like, you know what? I can help you. I can help you. I can cleanse you. But it's like, he was dumb. He was just so dumb, and it was just like, how can you be with somebody so dumb? Like people would say that to me, like he's so dumb. Like how? He's an idiot, But it was like I guess I didn't want to be. It's like I settled. That's what happened. I had settled, and I didn't want to be alone because I didn't like the attention that I would get from being alone. Oh, you're alone, you got kids, and so it was just like I just didn't want to be bothered with people. So I stayed married. Even if I wasn't happy, I would stay in it because I didn't want to go through divorce. And then I'm like, things change. Like you have kids and your mentality changes, and it's like, you know what, I don't want my kids to grow up and think like, oh, this is a good relationship. I am in the Bronx, I'm in a high rise, and it is so noisy. But my mentality changed. Like I just didn't want my kids to grow up and to think like this is a good relationship, or like, oh, that I'm happy, and knowing that I'm not happy and that I would stay in it. And it was like I wasn't being treated right, and then you stay in it because you have the kids. It was like, you know what, I can leave. I can leave. And I left. And my life was better. I got my own place. I changed my name. It took me 4 years to change my name. My name used to be Reyes, Paulina B. Reyes. I was Reyes for a long time, but it was like I couldn't change my name until the divorce was finalized. So I changed it in 2013. I filed for divorce in 2009. He fought me for everything. He tried to take the kids, the cars, my bank account, my pension, he just made my life a living hell for just because I didn't want to be with him. So and then it was what did we do? Visitation was an issue too. Like I had to go to the police station every week, to the police station, for him to see his kids. And then it's like he wouldn't bring them here. Like I had to go to the police station because he didn't want to pick them up from downstairs, or it was always an issue. So he made it hard. And he was put on child support. I put him on child support when I was married to him because he didn't help me with the children. It was like I had to do everything. It was like I took care of the house, but then it's like I had to do everything else too. So then it was like, you know what, you're gonna have to, I took him to child support. And I put him to child support while we were married because I'm like, you need to help me with the kids. That was the only way I ever got him to help with the kids, was by putting him on child support. So even so, the kids are 20. My daughter's 20. She'll be 21 in January. And my son is 19. He'll be 20 in January. And the child support, how much does he owe? He owes at least $60,000 in child support. And that's just child support. And every week it goes up because you're supposed to pay it every week. But like when you're ghetto, that ghetto mentality, like you're dumb, fucking idiot. So he doesn't want to have a legal job so that they don't take it from his paycheck. So he doesn't want to pay it. So he'd rather work off the books. But it still accumulates. Like it's gonna ruin your life. I'm 43. You're 43. You owe all this money. So it's like you're always gonna be broke. You're always gonna have this debt. You don't have a passport. You don't have a driver's license. You can't have certain things. You can't have a bank account because they'll seize your account. So it's like, but this is the life that they chose because they don't want to be a responsible parent. People go through all kinds of things. People go through many things, and then it was also black magic. So besides, I left them. Then I had to deal with the black magic. So then he would do black magic against me, against the children, and it's like, wow, like you even do it against your own kids, and it's like the kids, like, they're yours, they're your children, and then it's like you hate me so much, you work against me and you work against your own kids, so that to make things harder for me. Magic has always been a part of my life, and it's like, you have to grow, you have to heal, you have to evolve, you have to be okay with it, you have to keep pushing forward, you cannot stay stuck. Like, a lot of things have happened in life, and it wants to have you all fucked up. It wants to have you all fucked up, wants you crying, and wants you on the floor like, oh my God. No, I'm not doing that. Like, I'm gonna get the fuck up and I'm gonna do what I gotta do. I'm gonna cleanse myself. I'm gonna light my candles. I'm gonna burn my sage. I'm gonna light I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do for me to feel better. I'm gonna clean my house, and I'm gonna teach the children. I'm gonna teach them, like, this is what you don't do. This is happening because of this situation. It's like, I want them to understand. So it's like I've always been teaching, I've always been trying to explain situations so that the children understand, because it's like I'm an adult and I don't want the children to go through the same things that I went through, or the problems that I go through. I don't want them to go through the magic, but the magic is everywhere. Everybody does it. It's like there's really no way for you to stop it. You just have to be aware of it, and you have to pay attention. I tell my kids all the time, like, please pay attention, pay attention, pay attention to the energy, pay attention to the way things change when you're around a certain person, how your luck changes, how people treat you. People treat you different. When you're around a certain energy, things change and you have to pay attention to what has changed. So, I did my best with my children, and and I've taught them to know things. So, and then if I'm in New York City, oh my God, here we go. Look, it echoes. It echoes. I am so, you don't even see it. It's outside. It's all cloudy. It was nice and sunny yesterday. What was I saying? Oh my God. It's like I just want to teach them just to pay attention, like to be aware. Like to be aware of things, people, situations. It's like you can love them. You can love the person, but then at the same time you have to be mindful of what they're capable of. Like, you just have to pay attention to the energy, pay attention, just pay attention so you know what the hell is going on. And it's like I didn't come from, it's like I don't talk about magics and do the tea light candles, and I don't sit here and talk about black magic all the time because I just want to talk about it, or I want people to click on the video. No, I talk about it because I have been through a lot of things. I've been through a lot of things, and people always will come for you because you know how to balance yourself. You know how to stay balanced. Nobody will know where you come from unless you tell them. No one will know anything about you unless you tell them. So it's like you just gotta pay attention to the energy. I don't know. Cleanse yourself. Just be good. Stay in a good vibration. Like, you cannot let people take you out of your element, like make your energy change. Like if I'm always calm and nice and easygoing and everything's always good, and then you're around a person and this person makes you act up, they bring the monster out of you, then that's a person that you don't need to be around. You need to avoid the person at all costs because they're trying to they're trying to take you out your element, and you're good. You're normally good by yourself. You're normally okay. You normally can stay balanced. But you're always gonna have people that will challenge you, challenge your spirit, take you out of your character. And you know that you're not this way, but they will do it. They will take you out your character so that you can act up. I don't know. You just have to stay balanced, grow, heal, evolve from everything. You have to grow from it. That I don't even know why black magic works. It's like black magic, people do things and they'll attack you, and then it's like it's gonna work, and then you have to grow from it. You have to heal from it, and you have to be better. And it's like the more black magic people do to you, it's like the stronger you become. But it's like you have to overcome the magic. Like you have to be mindful of the magic. Like, oh, this is what is being done. Like, oh, they're trying to stop me, or they're trying to block me, or oh, then you have to find another way to get things done. Like you don't stay stuck. Don't stay stuck because that's what they want. They want you to be stuck. And you don't stay stuck. Like you keep it pushing, you keep it moving, and you find another way to get the same thing done. There's always another way. There's always a solution to every problem. There's always a solution to it. You just have to find it. You have to think and you have to find it for yourself, because nobody's going to tell you nothing. They're going to talk to you like you crazy, like you don't know what you're talking about, like, oh my God, I can't believe you said that, and da da da. It's like, you know what? Thank you. I got to go. What else? The magic, it has just been a part of life. It has been a part of growing, healing, evolving. It has been a part of me protecting myself. So it's like I had to learn to protect myself. There was a time what was it, I wanted to be initiated in the religion, in the Ifa religion. So I was supposed to be in Nigeria. I was supposed to be Iyanifa. Iyanifa, that's what they called it. And there was a point in time where I even changed my name to Ifa Bukola. I changed my name to Ifa Bukola because I believed in these people so much. And then they have been doing black magic on me this entire time, but they don't know me. They don't know where I come from. They don't know nothing about me. Like it was business. Like I'm supposed to do this, like you supposed to do this for me, I'm supposed to pay you for this, and that's what the fuck it is. But no, now you want to play. Now you want to play with my spirit. You want to delay me, you want to stop me, you want to do all this damage to me. And then it's like it's gonna go back to you, because I don't do harm to other people. I would never hurt another human being, because you are cursing yourself. Literally, you are cursing yourself. You're cursing your family, you're cursing your bloodline, you're cursing your children, you're cursing everyone, because you want to sit there and you want to do damage to a person, or you're jealous of a person, or you don't want them to be successful, you don't want them to move forward in life, you don't want them to have a business, you don't want them to have money, you don't want them to even have a place, to have a house, you don't want them to have basic shit. And it's like, yo, like what is wrong with you? Like this is really your mentality, and you're supposed to be a spiritualist, you're supposed to be a prophet, you're supposed to be, I don't even know what you call these people, babalaos, right? Babalaos. But that's why I don't practice the Ifa religion at all. Like the only person that I believed in and I trusted was my godfather, was Joselito, because he was real. Like he was real, and he loved me. Like he loved me, and he wanted to teach me, and I wanted to learn because he was an original. Like he was official. Like he was, I was impressed by him and his knowledge and his. I was impressed. Like I was just like, wow, like you want to teach me, and I was eager to learn. I was like, yes, I'm here. I want to learn. I'm gonna take notes. I'm gonna do everything. I'm gonna remember everything you tell me. And he was blind, like he was losing his sight. Like he could see. He was in this game for a long time. He could see, but it's like when you're spiritual, and he was losing his vision, so then he could see more. Like he could see into the future even more. So he would always tell me, and he would always warn me about these people. He was like, you're gonna meet a group of people. They're gonna do. It's like they're gonna want to kill you. They're gonna want to harm you. They're gonna want to hurt you. They're going to sabotage you. They want your soul. That's what my godfather told me. He told me this before it actually happened, because he passed away in 2020. But I always remembered this. And he's like, they're gonna do so many things to hurt you, but it's like you're gonna have to grow from it. And it's like you're gonna be stronger from it because you had to overcome it. And he said he was sorry. Like he was sorry for these people doing these things to me. And I was like, it's okay. Like it didn't happen. I was like, that's not gonna happen to me. Like I'm not. I was like, that's not gonna happen to me. Like, why you say that? Don't be sad. Like it's alright. And I hugged him. I'm like, it's alright. Like it's alright. A little while later, I got involved with these people in this religion because I was doing Santeria. I'm here in the Bronx. So I wanted to do Santeria. But and then I'm like, oh, in the African culture, they do Ifa. So I'm like, Ifa is like Santeria, but it's like they pray to demons. They pray to something else. Like they don't pray to God. Like they pray to something else, and they pretend that they talking about God, Ludumari, and all this stuff. It's like it's all a facade. It's all fake. It's all fake, and they sit there and they do black magic on everyone, and that's how they get their money. That's how they survive, is by doing black magic on people, on innocent people. And the people send them money. The people are always sending them money for spiritual work. And they don't know that these people are cursing them. These people are doing spells on them. These people are enchanting them. And that's why they keep giving them this money. They're scammers. They're hackers. They're frauds. They're liars. And it's dangerous. It's dangerous to go there. My godfather warned me. He warned me of all of this before it even happened. And I never got to tell him that I was going through it. But, I was going through it, and then I stopped talking to my godfather. Like, I just stopped everything. And he passed away, and I never got to tell him the stuff that I was going through. I just had to go through it. And I had to move forward, and I had to be all right. Like, I had to make sure my kids was all right. I had to make sure that I was all right, that I had a roof over my head, and that I was all right, But it's like these people wanted to attack my entire existence. And they never met me. They don't know me. They don't know where I come from. They don't know anything about me, but they wanted my life. And it's like, you want my life, and I done been through so much shit, and you want my life? Me? And I'm still going through it. Like, I'm still trying to move forward. I'm still trying to be okay with things, with life, acceptance, detachment. You have to detach from whatever doesn't serve you. If it's not doing you any good in your life, you have to detach from it. Like, you don't have to stay attached to anything that is causing you harm. I had to learn that, because I wanted to help people, and I wanted to help. I really genuinely wanted to help them. but they wanted me dead. They wanted me dead. And it's just like, wow, like, you know, the people that you can care for can be the ones that want the worst for you. And then you have to pay attention. You have to pay attention. You have to pay attention to everything that's going on, because nothing is what it seems. I saw these people, like, they were so good and holy and righteous people, and they're all evil. They all do black magic. All of them. All of them. They all do black magic, and they all know each other. So every time I met one, and then I'm like, oh, it didn't work out because they started attacking me. So then I leave and I find another one, and then the other one knew the last one, and then it's just it's an ongoing cycle. So, and then it just came to the point I didn't want to hate a nation of people. I didn't want to hate them. I'm like, this can't be. Like, this cannot be. Like, these people cannot be like this. Like, they cannot. But every time I met a different babalao, a different person, this is what they do. They always try to kill me. They always want to hurt me spiritually. They always want to cause me problems. And I had to detach. I had to detach from all of that. And it's to the point where, you know, being hacked, being scammed, being all these kind of things, like, I don't answer my phone. Like, the best bet you can get is, I don't know, you message me on social media and I'll answer that way, but I don't answer the phone. I don't look at messages. I see anything weird, I delete it and I'll block it immediately. I don't even respond. And it's because of all the things that I have been through. It's like trust issues. Trust issues. But still, I have to be able to trust. If I want to be in a relationship, I have to be able to trust the person that I'm with. So I'm like, let me at least try. Let me at least try to have a person that I like and that I can trust. Like, let me try for that. But it's like, you know, I've been through a lot of things, a lot of spiritual things, and I've had to learn life, learn lessons, learn people, learn how to protect myself, learn the game. The game, the gift of gab, because everybody gonna talk, but it's like, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Like, I want to see, like, because everybody can talk, but it's like, what you gonna do? You know? I don't know. I am talking so much. It's because I was talking in the first video, and I just wanted to talk about like where I come from, because I know I make these videos and I talk a lot about ancestor money. I talk a lot about the black magic, and I talk a lot about protecting yourself, doing the baths, doing oils, making your own black salt. I started burning ancestor money. Like, I just started burning ancestor money. It was from going through all these spiritual things, being spiritually attacked, and I'm like, I'm doing everything, like, I'm cleaning myself, like, I'm doing everything, like, why is things still fucked up? They was like, oh, you need to burn ancestor money. Ancestor money? What is ancestor money? So, you know, I'm a nerd. So I like to look up stuff. So I had to do my own research and find out, like, what is ancestor money. I'm like, oh my God, like, this is a good thing. This is a good thing. Like, everybody needs to know about ancestor money. Everybody should be burning ancestor money. Like, you need to burn ancestor money. When I found out about ancestor money, you know, these people tried to kill me. They tried to kill me, my soul, my spirit, everything. They wanted me dead, you know, but I burned ancestor money. The emperor. I looked up the emperor because the emperor is for your benefit. Like, the emperor is for your protection. The emperor is for justice. The emperor is gonna help you. That's why they make so many bills. They make a lot of bills, and the emperor is on the bill because he is there to help you. He's there to protect you. He doesn't want nobody hurting you, harming you, doing anything to you. So it's like all these spiritual attacks, the only thing that I have done differently is burn ancestor money. I burn it faithfully. I burn it faithfully. I burn it all the time. And I am thankful. I am thankful to be here. Just to be here. Just to talk. Talk about all these spiritual things. Talk about, just to talk about it, because it's like, you know, people try to shut you up. Like they don't want you to know anything. And it's like, yo, I want you to know. I want you to know everything. Like if I know it, I want you to know it too. And it's not like, it's not me just talking or just because I want to do that. No, it's like I've been through a lot of shit. I've been through a lot of shit, and I had to learn it on my own because nobody is gonna tell you anything. And that's why I come on here and I talk about it. And I could be a little weird or witchy or whatever, and I'm like, oh, like this candle, do return to sender, put some glitter on there. Oh, black salt, it's a black magic item. I don't do black magic. Don't you ever ask me to do black magic, because that's insulting me. You are insulting me, because black magic is the worst thing you could ever do to anyone. And that is what has been done to me for years. I think all my life people have been doing black magic on me. Every person I meet, that's what they do. And I've had to learn to defend myself, protect myself. My lead with love, my splash, my splash, it's a spiritual splash. I had to learn to make this to protect myself from negative energies, you know, paying attention. So it's like I've had to learn life, learn lessons. And that's why I come on here and I burn the ancestor money and I try to talk. And it's like, I just want you to be aware too. I want you to know. And I want you to be able to protect yourself. Just protect yourself, because everybody, everybody does it. Everybody does it. When you think nobody does it or they don't know, they would never. They're the first ones to do it because they're close to you. Nobody can do anything. Nobody can do anything to you if they're not close to you. Once they're close to you, they can hurt you. They can harm you. They can do work on you. Why? Because you're close to them. Remember that. Remember that. Because if you're not around it, then it can affect you. But once you're around it, then it can affect you more. So my channel, I put myself out there, and I have been consistent with burning ancestor money because it has helped. It has helped. It has helped. Like I do all the other things, all the other spiritual things, but ancestor money has helped with the blockages, and it just has helped me. And I'm like, I know it's gonna help others, and that's why I talk about it all the time. I know I'm running my mouth here. I guess I just wanted to talk a little about myself, a little about things in life, and why does this girl come on here? This girl, I'm a woman, I'm grown, I'm 43. I may not look 43, but my hair is white. My hair is white. I color it pink, but my hair is white. I done been through so much shit. They done tried to scare my soul. My hair turned white. But I don't know. I think I look good, but you know, that's me. But I just wanted to talk about things, and I just wanted you to know like where I come from. Why do I talk so much about the same things? I just want you to know. Always lead with love, stay positive, vibe high. And thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking it with me. I went in like 35 minutes. Like, oh my God. Bye.